Dry bone shells and lava. There's gotta be reasons for coins now, right? Come on. Red Yoshis? Yes, dude. Story mode. Network play? Network play? Network play? Hang on a second. Multiplayer versus. Dude, this is what I wanted. This is all I wanted. No. That's so nerfed. Oh, wait. You could tie. Okay, you could draw. Oh my god. It's a lobby system. Win-loss ratio. The Mario Maker 2 Direct just wrapped up, and after doing a 6-hour livestream leading up to it, I was not left disappointed by the end. All I really wanted was Mario Maker on the Switch. But Nintendo not only gave me that, they gave me Mario Maker on the Switch with damn near double the content, and with so many improvements on top of it all. And while there wasn't many new power-ups like a lot of people wanted, if any at all, they went beyond my expectations for new features, with some practically changing the entire game. I'm not going to go through everything that was shown off, since there was a good chunk of information we already knew, such as the rising water, slopes, and 3D World art style, but I'll talk more about the things that stuck out to me. Starting off with something not a lot of people saw coming, Story Mode. I've wanted something like this since the original Mario Maker launched on Wii U. In Mario Maker Wii U and even 3DS, we got a bunch of pre-made levels by Nintendo, but these ones in the new Story Mode seem to be way longer, a lot more challenging, and even seems to have some more replayability, considering there is a bunch of new side tasks that were added into the game that characters give you on the map. I'm assuming these extra missions would go hand in hand with the new Clear Conditions feature, requiring you to go back into older levels to collect a certain amount of coins, beating it in a certain amount of time, or whatever else they throw at you. I think one of the coolest things about Story Mode is that coins actually do something. Collecting coins helps build the castle, and this castle is probably used to progress through Story Mode. I'm really happy about this because I think coins really should have more of a reason to collect in Mario games, and I really do hope they have more of a reason for the online levels, but we'll just have to see. Another feature that I think is even bigger than Story Mode is the Nighttime Mode. Yeah, there's a brand new Nighttime Mode or version for every single theme in the game, and it isn't just there for the looks. Yes, the nighttime versions do look a lot prettier in most cases, but it completely changes the game. Goombas will sometimes float in midair, zero gravity will be turned on for some of these themes, and mushrooms will also turn into rotten mushrooms that kill you, along with many other crazy twists. I feel like this expands the creation toolset a ton, and gives players even more to discover with these new night versions. Along with this is a brand new Super Mario 3D World theme, and while yes, it's an amazing feature we already knew about, there's just one small little thing that I noticed. It was not only revealed that 3D World is under its own game style category, but specifically under the extra game styles category, styles as in multiple. Now don't get me wrong, everything announced in this direct leaves me completely satisfied with Mario Maker 2. But the wording of this little category seems a bit off, as there's only one extra style, being 3D World. So yeah, I think it's definitely possible that we get another new game style, whether it's paid or free DLC in the future, or possibly even a new theme at launch that we don't even know about just yet. And since this new style would be under the extra game styles, it wouldn't have to be tied with the 4 main Mario Bros. Styles, and could include game elements that are vastly different, such as Mario Bros. 2, Yoshi's Island, Mario 64, Mario Sunshine, Galaxy, or even Odyssey. At this point, I feel like it's not even a stretch that something like those styles could get added in at some point in the future, and I would be extremely happy if one of them did. But moving on to what I feel is the biggest new addition. Online and local 4-player multiplayer. Yes, it's finally been confirmed that multiplayer is in Mario Maker 2, and it's all I could have ever hoped for. Luigi, Toad, and Toadette are all playable characters, and they transfer completely fine to all of the other game styles. However, there are some things that I'm still confused about. First off, are you able to play as these characters in single player? Second, do these characters have different attributes to them, such as Luigi's ability to jump higher, or are they all the same? And third, can you even play with your friends online? From what they've shown in the Direct, it seems like you're going up against complete strangers, with no lobby system to be found. Ironically, there is a lobby system for local play, and I'm not gonna lie, I wish there was something like that for online multiplayer as well. Anyways, there were a ton more features that I didn't talk about or cover, because there honestly is just so much to talk about. But a couple things I wanted to mention that I found cool is that there's actually a better search engine for the course world, with the ability to search by tags or even game styles. There's even a new Mii profile customization, along with a new level comment system that completely replaces Miiverse. There's an endless Mario challenge, a new Drybone shell that's immune to lava, and we can't forget the Koopa in a cart. Let's talk about Koopa in the cart. Let's talk about Koopa in the cart, guys. Alright. Mario Maker box art. Can I get an HD picture? There he is. Koopa in a cart. And then Toadette. I don't know what that's about, dude. I have no idea. Alright, but seriously, Koopa Troopa Cart is a neat, funny little feature. And with it, you're going to be able to make some crazy speedrun and Mario Kart inspired levels. I just love when Nintendo adds these new additions that never existed in previous Mario games. It's almost like they actually went back and updated these older Mario games, which I guess they kinda did. But after getting used to these new features after a while, they fit in pretty well. However, something that will never fit, for me at least, are the sound and visual effects. And oh man, did we just get more of them. I'm not extremely upset about the return of these effects. They are neat additions. But in Mario Maker 1, these were sometimes overused, and made my experience with those specific levels a lot worse. Although, in most troll levels, these effects are used in a comedic way that I feel fits the whole haha you died or messed up thing. It just depends on if you know how to use these effects correctly, and don't just spam them all over the place. Speaking of visual effects, we did see something pretty weird with the Koopa in a cart. As soon as Mario jumped on the Koopa's head, a Super Famicom logo just popped up out of nowhere. And most people that pointed that out on Twitter and YouTube was a bit confused by it, and even said they think it's a visual error. And I'm not all too sure about that. I feel like it was there for a reason, and I really do think it's a new effect that was added. This new Super Famicom effect might change whatever music is playing to have a Super Nintendo sound font, so it sounds like Super Mario World. And hell, it might even be exclusive to Super Mario 3D World, since it is the only style we saw it in. That's my guess though. You guys can interpret the effect as whatever you want. It seems like we won't know until late June anyways when the game launches. Something strange about Mario Maker 2 though, is that it seems to not have any type of amiibo supports. And even weirder, I didn't see any type of mystery mushroom costumes. I have to look back in the trailer, maybe there was some type of mystery mushroom costumes, but I didn't see any. There was seriously a lot of new stuff though. If you haven't seen the Direct just yet, you probably should, as I definitely forgot to mention some cool features. Overall, I think this was one of the best Directs Nintendo has ever done, for a single game at least. I know it's not a lot of people, but I heard that some people are pretty disappointed by this Direct in general, and I'm not entirely sure why or how. I know the beginning of the Direct was slow, right? They showed us the basics, they showed us how to make levels, but some people just never played Mario Maker on the Wii U, and that's most people that own a Switch. I think it was good to start off with that, and then slowly, over time, it started to pick up the pace on introducing new content. It actually got to a point where it was extremely fast, and they just started introducing new content after another. It was crazy. I was a bit sick over the past 2 days. I'm more sick today than ever, but I feel like I had to get this video done. And I did record some parts of this video before I was sick, so if I sound a bit different in some parts, that's why. Anyways, there was seriously a lot of new stuff though. If you haven't seen the Direct just yet, you probably should, as I definitely forgot to mention some cool features. But yeah, Super Mario Maker 2 is looking absolutely phenomenal, and I'm hoping it's a game I'll play for years to come. Oh, and I also forgot to mention something else. During that live stream I did, leading up to the Mario Maker Direct, we've reached over 10,000 subscribers, and I can't thank you guys enough. It was always just a dream milestone for me. Ever since I started this channel back in 2014, it seemed unreal. But it happened yesterday, and I am so glad you guys are enjoying my content. I just can't wait to do more for you in the coming months. I feel like 2019 is also going to be the biggest year for my channel. I have a lot of stuff planned, but yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you real soon. Goodbye.